Hey everyone, please have capture that little light. Uh, it's actually a reflection from the light, but a very conspicuous spot for it to be in. So this belief, and not only the dragon belief, but also some recent work that I've been doing with the dragon belief slash energy. So, to begin, the dragon energy and the dragon belief is a very real energy that, over the course of humanity, in history, her story, that many have accessed. Let me say, with any energies, when you tap into them in the past, there was good energies you could tap in and utilize, and there were also was bad energies that, for example, black magic, voodoo, demonic energies. So these were very real, the dark uh, energies, the tapping in. And I use a past tense with that, with the dark energy aspects of a dragon belief, voodoo, or what have you, because we are in the most unprecedented divine times where any of these dark or ill intent uses of the energy very rapidly implodes upon the individual that attempts to use them. And there is a divine mechanism set up for the times that we're in, that anyone that is using universal energies, dragon energy being one of them, if they use them with ill intent, if their intent is not genuine, what occurs is they become an immediate magnet to the intent. So, for example, if they're using a dragon energy intent or a voodoo intent, when they tap into this energy, if their intent is negative, they just attract their own wrath, if you will. And this holds true at this present time for any energy in these realities. We are in the great times of, we are in the great times with energy, and everything that is non virtuous, not genuine, anything of ill intent implodes very rapidly. And it's divinely ascertained and assured during this ascension that this is how it works. We are purifying into the new realities. So, again, having said this, anything of the old, anything negative, anything selfish, it all implodes, and it has devastating effects upon the user as well if it's used in negative ways. So now, with the dragon energy, all beliefs upon the surface are very important. And although energy, you can say it's just energy to keep it simple, it has many labels and many directives. For example, you could say divine energy, dragon energy, energy of the gods, mystical energy, what have you. So, but yet it is all the same energy to tap into, same as shamans. It's the energetic flow, and um, it's the higher divine ways that things also work. But what has occurred was the abuse of these energies also over time and used for ill intent. So this also created uh, the perfect platform for this ascension and where things needed to be reconciled to the good and cleaned up, if you will. And the dragon energy was also an aspect of that. So you had good dragon energy, then you had selfish dragon energy that was based more so on um, uh, abundance for the individual and greed, and not the sharing attributes, which are positive and more divinely supported. So any dragon energy used with any greed intent or ill intent very quickly had the same effects as any energy, and it implodes very rapidly upon itself. So again, getting back to the point, what has been occurring with the dragon energy, where it's a very widespread belief upon the surface, it is also included into the ascension, as I've said before. Now, basically, with the dragon beliefs, the highest dragon beliefs is that there were four celestial dragons known as the Azure or Azure dragons. However, what has occurred is now we have five. So the four represented the elements, the four Azure dragons, the elements of the 3D world. However, where we have advanced into at least the fifth dimension, the added spiritual plasma element has been added to this, and it's done so in energetic ways to assure that the dragon belief and its uses and its energy goes forward. And it's mainly because of the widespread Asian peoples as well, and many, not only the Asian uh, cultures, but again, worldwide, but it's more so known, let's say, when someone mentions dragon, well, they believe they may look towards China. However, it's prevalent throughout cultures, and it's a very important belief. And it's a very real belief as well. And in these great times, many of you have identified with the dragon energy and having your own dragon. And in the times of all creation, dragon energy and actual dragons are a very important reality also. And in these great times, we have brought back a lot of what you would call mythical and mystical dragon beliefs, but in actuality, nothing is mythical in regards to anything mystical. It's all very real, and it's very real to the point that you are creators, and also when you create it, you bring it into reality. So again, having said this, what is going on at this time is only the good aspects of the dragon energy goes forward. So the whole energetic thread of the dragon belief is also purified, like everything upon the surface at this time. Now, also, for the children, dragons are very beautiful, uh, let's say, looked at as fantastic. However, they're very real. Um, so this also is very important to the children and to our futures. So very quickly, rainbow dragons, very real, and they can be attributed and accessed by the children as well, and they have certain designs and functions that were formed because of energetic belief, and also because of creational energetics, that they are in the least, a divine benefit going forward for the children. So part of before I get into this, so with the this ascension and what I observe is that the dragon energy is activated within many of you, and just to share, over I coming into physical contacts with so many of you, one of my identification guidelines or guides is that I will see if you are connected to a dragon energy, meaning that you have access to it, or if it's in your thoughts, if it's part of your belief and what you are, I will see it in your eyes very quickly. It's an identification purpose for I to know where you are at. Um, in your beliefs and in your divine advancement and progression. So I do see this within many, and it's a very beautiful attribute to have, and for me to see that because it does contain for all of you a divine benefit attribute, and which you can expand upon as well and utilize it in your divine work. But again, we are divine, and it's only anything for the good of all. Your intent needs to be genuine. Uh, in accessing and using the dragon energy in these times, it's important to note that in the past, you may have used the dragon energy to provide you with an abundance, but it's important to note at this time that that could be viewed as a selfish thing. And that's very important because selfishness in this now is not supported by divinity. It actually becomes a negative thing that will attract negative things. So even though you may feel you're protecting yourself by attracting abundance, actually it doesn't work. It will go the other way on you because of the auspicious times we are in and because of energy. So just to point that out, you are more efficient as a creator in any belief or any access of energy by creating for all. Then the intent is genuine and it's not selfish. And when you put that out to create for all, then you begin to create a cycle that it comes back to you because your intent is good. You first put it out for all, then what happens is where your intent is good, you attract the good things back to you. So this is a universal attraction loop, and this is supported to keep everyone going in this now. So any ill intent, uh, not ill intent, any selfish intent could find you saying like, what happened? Like, why doesn't it work like it used to? Let's say prior to 2012. Well, this is one of the reasons why. This ascension is very important. Nothing stops it. And there are very strict divine protocols put on the use of all energies. Now, it takes linear time with revealing of all the dark uses to the public of different types of energy, like the what they label the adrenochrome and uh, certain energies, the satanic cults, and many of the movie stars and ones in governments, how they would politicians would use this energy. So what we are seeing now is it's all being exposed what was actually going on. So getting back, what I am a powerful creator. And I wish to say that again without restriction. And the reason I say that is because I do create energetic dragons as well. And it's all for good purposes. It's for good intent, where let's say where I create a energetic dragon, then it's out there, it's accessible to a child to identify with on an energetic conscious level. And so, having said that, over the course of perhaps a year or so, I have been activating, let's say, dormant dragons that were, by belief, were encaged and put dormant, just to try to keep it simple without getting into the actual details of what occurred. So I've brought back to life and reactivated these good dragons, which were also suppressed by the ill intent. And I have also I had activated and enhanced more dragons. So this is important. Where we are ascending into the higher dimensional energetics, dragons also in the dragon belief will also be enhanced, and it will have more divine gifts and abilities than before as well, to keep it simple. So, having said that, I am now in Europe, in Croatia, and we have about a month ago did some important dragon activations. It was actually a group of us, and we had went to a certain place, and we have activated and enhanced even more of the dragon energy, which you will, for those of you that are interested and have that belief, you will see new things with the dragons, dragon energy, and you will also see it become more common as well. And with this, what will occur and what has been occurring, uh, you could say the divine dragon, that the ripple effects of this will ripple through all of the dragon energies and dragon beliefs. And it has already begun the purification stage. And very simply, into the 5D where we're going, nothing with ill intent can survive, including an ill intent dragon belief. So everything needed to be purified. It's assured that it is. It's a very important building block in the least to energetics, also for humanity. However, to transition into the new, to what we want, it no belief was left out, and it will continue to be transitioned. Having said this, you will also see history uh, being changed very quickly on what could have been dark aspects of dragons, and the misuse and the abuse of the dragon energy. That will be revealed. However, you will see more information that will take you back to show you the actual divine aspects of the dragon energy. So just to again keep it simple with a little bit more information on it and the importance of this now, I will keep this pretty short. So one thing though, however, the dragon energy is still important. I'm still encountering aspects of it within individuals and in certain areas, and it's a very real energy, and it's a powerful energy. And again, it needs to be like any energy. It needs to be used with and responsibility and with genuine intent. So that's enough for this one. Namaste and peace, and I love you, and wink, and cool stuff, good stuff with dragon energy coming up. And of course, the children, it's very important as well for the children. So awesome. Have a good one. I love you. Love and light.